Today, we'll check out the walking class,
Find out where the Tonka spirit has gone,
get the scoop on AP Studio Art,
and have some fun with the leprechaun hunters right here on Tonka Talk.
Oxbridge, what up, man? Let's go.
Check him out.
Morning Griffins, I'm Chase.
And I'm Dalton. Welcome back to Tonka Talks.
Seniors, a few scholarships are due this week. The Gladstone Rotary Club Scholarship is due today, and the Northland Cap Scholarship is due tomorrow, the 10th.
Majority of the scholarships are going to be due March 23rd, the day we return from spring break. So take some of the time you have off to apply for scholarships, and stop by the counseling center to pick up copies of the applications. It's a good way to prepare after graduation.
Speaking of, in order to graduate, all students must complete at least one credit of physical education class. But for those not into sports or really don't like weightlifting, like me, there used to be a limited amount of options.
But that's not the case this year. Brianna, Randy, and Paige went out to learn more about Winnetonka's walking class.
I know we have all heard about that new gym class, Lifetime Activities. People, including myself, have wondered why people choose it over PE. Here are a few things that they do and why they enjoy it.
It's kind of different than a regular PE class because you don't have to actually participate in specific sports. Like, you don't have to do basketball one day or volleyball or whatever. You just kind of do what you want.
I walk and play basketball and ping pong. Yeah.
There are many benefits of taking lifetime activities instead of physical education. To name a couple of these benefits.
Because it's not all the pressure. You don't have to dress out. You don't have to dress out and be cute because it may be cute boys in there. You don't have to be competitive with people. You don't have to go outside. It's just chill.
Lifetime activities benefits them because they don't have to dress out. They don't have to be really competitive in anything. It's more laid back, and they can just kind of choose what they want to do rather than being told they have to play one sport in particular.
If you're looking for a simple, non-competitive gym class,
Then Lifetime Activities is the class for you.
so go to your counselor and sign up now.
If you still need that PE credit, think about taking a walking class and walk it out.
The March edition of the Griffin Riots will be out this Thursday, March 12th. Be sure to pick one up and get the latest on what's going on at Tonka and the community.
Each year, Winnetonka participates in an event called Relay for Life. The goal is to raise money for cancer research through the American Cancer Society. Each day, nearly 1,500 people lose their battle with cancer, but with your help, we can fight back.
If you count my total number of murders over the years, I should be on the FBI's most wanted list. But I'm not. LOL, JK, smiley face. They always seem to miss me. I hide in the depths of your skin. No doctor can find where I begin. Live more year than those who died on 9/11. You can be 5 or 77. I will still take your life as mine. I take your happiness, hair, health, and time. But hey, don't commit the crime of prejudice. You can be black, white, gay, straight, Christian, or Buddhist. I enslave all that exists. I have 100 types of transformations. I make millions go through radiation. I grow somewhere in the margin of about $50 billion, and I don't know about you, but that sounds like a white-collar job to me. Blind to the eye to see, you cannot stop me. When you hear my name, I make your tongue go lame when you're in the doctor's office with your wife. I'm the one who spews a ton of strife with your 5-year-old son who spews a ton of blood as an offering to me. Who cannot stop me. I have a third of your lives in my palm, and whether I make it so you can't go to your prom or I kill your mom, you still cannot stop me. The riddle that doesn't have an answer, you cannot stop cancer. But we can. You see, it started with a man who had enough of the general consensus, so he had a relentless idea. He wasn't just gonna stand around and wait for cancer to be done, so he got up and he began to run. And as he did, so did our chance for a cure. Now over 5,000 communities are making the opportunity to come into unity for 12 hours, and yes, I know it's tough. But remember, we have cancer, it doesn't have us. We fight for the ones that can't fight for themselves. We fight for the ones that put their lives on a shelf. We may have cancer, but we also have hope. And remember, we may have to deal with cancer, but cancer also has to deal with us. By the time I'm through, 36 people will be too. A lap for survivors, a lap for memories. None of this will do anything if we are complacent. So I say we do something that's a little bit more permanent. You can pull an all-nighter with your friends and some Mary Jane, but you can't do the same for someone who soon won't have a functional brain. I say we actually have a relay for life instead of a social gathering for life. And yes, that will mean you actually have to do some exercise, but I'd rather do that than cry, because I have a friend in heaven right now because of this monster. And I don't know if you believe in God or not, but I know you believe in cancer. I'm gonna fight until there's a cure. You'll see my face at relay. I better see yours.
To join the cause, gather your friends and make a team. The cost is only $10 per person, or you can pay $20 and enjoy the food. The Relay for Life event will be Friday, March 27th from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. See Mrs. Green from room C22 to sign up. In every high school, showing school pride, attending events, and wearing your school colors is essential to school spirit.
But many have questioned whether or not the overall school spirit is as strong as it should be here at Tonka. Alex, Paige, and Brianna wanted to know, where did the school spirit at Tonka go?
At the start of the school year, Tonka Pride was at an all-time high. Bleachers were packed, chants were cheered, and students were excited to be a part of the Tonka family. But lately we've been noticing a decline as the year has progressed.
Tonka's leadership students hang banners to promote Spirit Week, but sadly, not very many students participate.
We caught up with some of Tonka's very own to ask for their opinions on this situation.
Do you believe we as a school have good school spirit?
No. There are a certain few of us that have good school spirit and that actually think this school is worth the spirit that we give it.
Do you think the school has any school spirit left?
I think we have pockets of school spirit. I think we have kids who are really excited, kids who want to show off how great Tonka is, people who are proud about Tonka and what all of our students do. And then I think we have a lot of students who just kind of show up school and don't really care.
Why do you think it's decreased over time?
I think people just stop caring and no one has respect for anyone.
Do you think the house schedule affects the freshman's school spirit?
Yeah, because when I was a freshman, I got to see all the upperclassmen.
Past assemblies this year, the juniors and seniors usually are really excited, and they always are super spirited, and they're always going back and forth, and this year it was kind of not.
Question?
How do we get school spirit back?
Answer?
It's
all up to you.
Show your Tonka pride and school spirit by coming to events, games, joining clubs, and participating in School Spirit Week.
Last week, students and staff showed their school spirit at the annual McTeacher Night. Teachers showed how hardworking Tonka staff is, and students showed pride and spirit by going and supporting the cause.
Here is a little recap brought to you by Kiera and Erica.
Yeah, we are very happy that all the students and faculty members came out to support McTeacher Night.
Students, the next ACT registration deadline is this Friday, March 13th. Get signed up and see College Advisor Ms. Smith for help.
The school building holds many creative, talented Griffin students. In our next story, Erica and Kiera wanted to shine a spotlight on the AP Studio art class to check out their latest creations.
AP Studio Art is not your average art class. We went down to talk to Ms. Solston to ask her more about this advanced class.
AP Studio Art is a class that juniors and seniors can take, and it's a chance for them to work on their art portfolio that they can apply to college with, or that they can just use to be creative and focus on what they want to do.
We We also asked what her favorite part about teaching this class is.
I really love working with students to help them figure out how to solve their problems. They come up with an idea, and then instead of me teaching what to do, I'm just helping them figure out how to execute their problems, their ideas.
For Christina Myers, this class is just a stepping stone into a future in college.
So far, I have received 2 acceptance letters, one from KCAI, which is KC Art Institution, and another one is RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology, which is in New York.
She also shared details of her artwork and styles.
It's related to my concentration. My concentration is surrealism related to underwater living things, and this is done with graphic design.
For every artist, there's a specific medium they prefer to work with.
I really prefer 2D art, just different variations of media, pencil, paint, all various kind.
For other students like Luke Mon says, this class is a chance to be creative and further explore their skills in art.
I took AP Studio Art not because I wanted to go into art school, just because I've always loved art and I really wanted to kind of challenge myself as a senior. So I decided, this is the hardest class, this is the one that has the most freedom. So I wanted to have a chance to really grow and develop as an artist.
This is the chance for students get to do what they want to do. As an art teacher, everyone's saying, when can we do what I want to do? And this is the chance. They come up with the whole concept, they come up with an idea, and that's their concentration, and then they make a whole portfolio of work based on that one idea.
My best piece of artwork would probably be either my metal flower that I got to make earlier this summer. I took a welding class, or I'm really proud of my safe. It was really fun to make. There's actually some packing peanuts inside there. I don't know if you can see them, but I don't know. I really enjoy kind of the challenge of how to design and structure a piece, maybe less of like the kind of artsy sculptural parts of it. Art is always a process, and sometimes you just have to make yourself stop because it'll never be what you have in your head.
You can see the students' work on display at the upcoming art show. The displays will be in the school's D-Quad starting April 16th.
GSA members, there is a meeting today right after school in A5. If you're interested in the Gay Straight Alliance, see Ms. Kaspari for more information.
As you already know, it's March. That means it's time to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Luck, gold, the color green, and leprechauns. This week, Tonka Talks presents a short film called Leprechaun Hunters. Enjoy.
Two down, one to go.
One eternity later.
Before we head out, we have a surprise for everybody.
It's time to reveal this year's yearbook cover. Drum roll, please.
Ta-da!
It looks awesome. Thank you to the yearbook staff for their hard work.
Spring break is next week. There's no school?
Ooh.
But spring break athletes, make sure you talk to your coaches about practice time.
Also, due to the break, there will be no Tonka Talks Monday the 16th or the next Monday, March 23rd. But no worries, WGTV will be back on March 30th. I'm Dalton Dibben.
And I'm Chase Williams. Thanks for watching.
Oxbridge, what up, man? Let's go. Check, 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 check.